ranking.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to our stream. This is the OS World Cup 2018 group stage. Technically, this is the day 2, so I guess we'll start with that. The first match we'll be broadcasting for this hour is Japan versus the Russian Federation. I am commentating. My name is Evrian, and I'm joined by Dolan. How are you doing, Dolan?
Well, I'm doing a little worse for it because it's 4 a.m. for me right now, but still hyped nonetheless. Japan, Russia. This is quite a stacked match we have here. The top seed and the high seed clashing in the groups, likely for the top spot. This is going to have major implications for the bracket out of group stage.
Yeah, exactly. And these are the kind of matches that we have to get out there, because I'm pretty sure everyone is very anxious to know how will the seeding look. How will the placement look after the group stage? Because we know that Japan and Russia are both quite strong, and I do believe they are going to make out of the groups just fine. But the question is, who will be the top and who will be the second? That's going to matter a lot, because that's going to be deciding who gets to play which team. For now, I guess we'll leave it to the audience to, run wild with the imagination before the match starts. But we're gonna go over the roster a little bit so you guys can
let's kind of break them down, introduce these players, give them some screen time. So for Japan, it's Shirasaka Kome, Gasan WW, Benki, Delis, Vento, Ablue, Varvelian, who's been having a absolutely great year in the standard community, and Angel Arrow.
Notable names, we have Shirasaka Koume, who has basically been taken over as the Japanese community organizer. He is behind a lot of community events and tournaments, and I'm not surprised at all to see Shirasaka Koume here taking over the captain spot for Team Japan this year. As many know that Team Japan was the winner of OWC 2014, and this is actually the first time for them to summon up a good enough roster to actually compete once again.
The land of the rising sun rising once again. Vento and Varvelian, two really scary good players on that Japanese team. A vital part of that roster. And Russia looking good as well. Unfortunately, they transitioned to lobby, but so I feel kind of bad because we can't give Russia that big.
Not to worry. I'll be sure to jump over to the players once they get the match. For Russia, on the screen here we have Folong, Alumetry, Red Pixel, and Talala. I believe they are just doing their warm-up map right now. So among this roster, some very old names that we did note: Red Pixel, Talala. They were old veterans. I believe Folong as well. They've been around for many years to come, actually. So they definitely have experience to lead their team in OWC. And then this is is this the? This may actually be the this is I think this is the map that was picked in the OWC 2015 finals pool. That was a hard pick.
I do remember seeing this map.
Yeah. I'm just not sure if it's the same map, because it's been like 3 years already, so how time flies, and I couldn't really recall if it's the exact same map, but I'm pretty sure it's the same map set. So someone can maybe double check that for me. Yep.
Yeah, this should be an absolutely thrilling matchup. Two teams who have improved in their rankings and seedings this past year. Japan in 2017 were ranked 20th in the world. in the World Cup seedings coming into the tournament. They're now 10th overall. Russia jumping from 11th to 6th. So 2 teams who are improving very quickly, about to clash. This is going to be a great match.
Yeah, this can be considered Clash of Titans level because Japan, although it's never known as like the superpower, they have never been like faded away. Like they've been just lurking in the background, waiting for the chance to strike, like a ninja, if you want to call them that.
Yeah. Yeah, ever since 2014, and this match is so important considering that the group that they'll be matched up with in the round of 16 contains Canada and Germany. So those 2 teams, that's the group that they'll be facing in the round of 16, how they'll be matched up. So very important. This might determine who faces Canada and who faces Germany.
For Canada and Germany, their seedings, their placements already been decided, right?
I believe so, yes. Canada did defeat Indonesia, and Germany defeated Canada.
Okay, so Canada will be second, and Germany will be top of group.
Yeah, unless Indonesia defeats Germany.
Okay, I think Vento just failed there, and the client just stopped playing music completely because of the first client.
The client was sad.
To explain what happened, because the OS20 client have 8 instances running at the same time, and obviously playing the sound effect and music for all 8 clients at the same time can not only be taxing for the CPU, but also quite just a chaotic experience if you hear 8 different sound effects.
8 audio tracks overlaid on top of each other.
Yeah, exactly. So, so how we deal with that is that we take only the first client, the top left corners player. So yeah, if you ended up being the number 1 spot of your match lobby, do watch out because your sound effect is
no pressure. No pressure.
Just know that we'll hear every single miss from you, and good luck getting that full combo.
Yeah, have fun.
Have fun.
Plus World Cup, only thousands of people watching.
Yeah, no big deal. And speaking of which, I believe we have hit like quite a high number of viewers on this weekend. I've been around for the OWC since 2014, and I will say that over the years we have seen quite a dramatic increase over the time of viewers. And this is like the most populated weekend for group stage.
I think we've hit over 3K.
Yeah,
group stage
quite,
so far.
Quite amazing. So big round of applause to the community and to everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope that you guys will enjoy what you see, which are about.
Yeah, because you guys are in for an absolute treat this block. Japan, Russia, and then afterwards, don't go anywhere. We have China versus the United Kingdom.
Ooh, that's another really awesome matchup.
Yeah, gonna get to see another great match. Waiting for the second warm-up here to get underway. So, Evrian, do you have any predictions?
Quite honestly, I don't know what to say because this is my first time seeing this Japanese roster. I know like a couple of players like Dallas and Shanta Tome, but I don't know this entire roster, how they perform as a... Russia, on the other hand, is very solid in like their fundamental. I don't think there's any map in there that really trips them up, but they can sort of break here and there when they're not careful. I mean, there are some inconsistency mistakes happening over the years. Not gonna name players, but Russia is gonna have to deal with that. I believe they know what I'm talking about, and they will have a plan if they want to win this match.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna say I'm leaning towards 60-40 towards Russia taking this.
Yeah, that would be my prediction as well. I think what's going to be a very deciding factor is the depth of the Japanese roster here.
Yes.
They have great players, and they're a high-seeded team, but Russia, as you said, a very and it's going to come down bench that's going to decide this in terms of consistency. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Russia takes this 5-3 because Japan are very scary. They can excel on. So
very well. Let's take a look then. Maybe the players will surprise us. Almost always, the surprises we get from OWC is a positive one, and oftentimes that leads to a quite exciting matchup.
You gotta love surprises. You gotta love surprises. Of course, then again, I'm not exactly the best at predicting World Cups. For those of you watching who watch CWC, you know that. I don't know if you tuned in at all to any of that, but we had pre-show segments before a few of the weekend. JD Hyperion face cam and talk matches and stuff. Germany. I was just humbled. But hey, maybe my luck will be different at standard. New mode.
Yeah, definitely. Standard is a very different mode from post cash, but nonetheless, we do have a couple of players who do play both modes. Both modes.
Oh yes, yeah. Crystal.
Well, I do believe we'll see in the next hour. They're playing UK, as we did say.
Yes,
China
we'll
versus UK.
see him.
Yeah.
He is a defending Catch World Champion at the moment.
This year.
They
Oh,
won,
like
yeah,
this
they won.
year. Oh my god.
They defeated the United States in grand finals. It was quite an amazing tournament.
I gotta go watch the VOD for that then.
Oh yeah, in quarterfinals, the U.S. and China squared off, and then they faced again in grand finals. So I don't want to spoil that for you guys because it was such a good tournament. I encourage you to watch the VODs later, obviously. Right now, we've got some awesome about to be played.
Okay, seems like the stream is fixed.
Yeah, sorry, having a little bit of technical issues at the moment, so...
Yeah, we do apologize for any of the technical difficulties. After all, this is a brand new UI we're just experimenting with this weekend. Peppy wanted to push something out brand new for you guys, so, you know.
This UI definitely has a lot of potential.
Yes.
A lot of potential, but it's really bright. It is so bright. I wasn't ready for it.
I don't think any of us were.
No, but I love the new fonts. I do like the fonts. And I like how they're incorporating more stats on the bottom, like the map, and the team that picked it is always on the bottom of the screen.
That's the new one we're just getting this year. Last year, we're still working with the old UI. I believe, you know, like if you were here last year, you know what I'm talking about. But the old one, compared to this one, is a lot less informative. So definitely kudos to Peppy for at least trying to work this one out. So
the old one,
with us.
The old one is still a very nice one. I like the top screen of the old one. Looks really nice, like the cursive font.
So
I think the one big thing that people miss the most is the commentator bubble, the thing that showed the commentators, because I've seen so many people going ! Commentator, ! Casters, which by the way, it's ! Casters, if I'm not mistaken, for those wondering. But here we go. So here's a screen showing you guys some highlights of the action that's already happened, some results, as well as the action to come this weekend. We're about halfway through, as Evrian said. This is the start of day 2, pretty much, of the group stage. Much OS left to be played.
Ooh, and there's a pattern if I'm noticing one, because it seems like the right side of the screen, the blue team has been the one to often take this.
RIP France.
Yeah, well, except for France.
Unfortunate.
I guess you can call them combo breakers.
Combo breakers.
No pun intended.
Nice.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're just about to get started casting this the official match itself. So can be any time now. We're just waiting. So bear with us, and we'll be right there with you.
I must say, I'm quite looking forward to Italy versus Denmark. That's going to be a big match.
Yes. Both teams are quite strong, and I do believe it's going to be a very interesting matchup. Well, after all, like all the teams in this OMC are quite strong. I wouldn't play against them if I were.
I actually believe that match might be for second place in that group potentially.
That's interesting because that means one team will have to go home early, and the other team gets to advance.
Yeah, So I believe Poland is the top seed in that group, and they're performing well as always, the defending world champions of standard. But Italy and Denmark, two very good teams. Denmark very much a little underrated, and Italy a very scary unseeded team.
Yes.
So don't want to miss that if you're going to be able to make it. That's going to be a good one. Spoilers, I'm casting it. With Chippy later, so it's going to be fun.
Oof, you guys have fun then.
Yeah, but hey, right now, big matches. So again, they're just still setting up the lobby, making sure everything's okay. Again, want to make sure everything's running properly and smoothly to start off the second day. The best things can't be rushed.
Exactly. So while we're waiting here, how about let's do a little PSA for those who do not know. The OWC is actually community sponsored almost entirely. We do have support banners in the shop. So if you see a team you want to cheer for that you anticipate winning the OWC, you can buy a banner, for example, for France, for Great Britain, for China, USA, whatever team you want to do. Yeah. So. And it's a great way to go to support the community and to support the teams, because all the proceeds do go towards the prize pool, and the players will thank you, of course, for that if they do win.
Yeah, it's definitely a worthy.
Oh, and we don't have those yet. Okay, I believe we'll soon to have those, right, Deadbeat?
They're coming soon, TM.
They're coming soon.
We will alert you whenever we have them.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess went ahead of myself.
Hey, but just be aware.
Next weekend.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it's on the first map already. No, I don't think so.
No,
you just get into the beds.
Yep.
Okay, so
the beds. So
so despite what the UI looks like right now, Japan I don't think has taken the point yet. The players just getting the beds out.
Yeah, Japan has not taken the point yet. That's just got to be updated real quick.
Yeah. So Russia has banned Crush, the Nomad. Sorry, not Nomad. The Hidden Pick.
Hidden Pick, yes.
And Japan has banned
Indifferences. Really? No fidget spinners.
No fidget spinners. Oof. That's gonna be interesting. Well, I mean that map does kind of trip up some people. So I guess
it's just
comfortable with it. Yeah, it's not a fair ban.
It's not a popular ban, a fair ban, but it's just not what we've seen banned. But hey, again, these are two great teams facing each other, so maybe they're just banning to the other team's potential strength or weakness.
Yes.
At this point, these teams definitely are not banning because they can't play a map. So it's definitely going to be a strategic ban from Japan. We'll see how it works. Hopefully, it works out in their favor. I do believe that means Russia are getting the first pick.
No, Japan is actually getting the first pick.
Japan won the roll, my bad.
And their pick is a Fremont pick. Breasts or politely
leave the room. Breasts or Brexit.
Well, I think we can say that when UK is playing China next time.
Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Yes. We're warming up.
All right. So once again, on the screen here, this is the map pool that we're playing this weekend. This is a group stage map pool for those who are aware.
Yep, we got some absolute bangers in here. Unfortunately, the maps that are banned again, Crush, as you can see. I love that flashing animation there. So helpful.
And there we see goodbye to differences as well. And the first map being picked by Team Japan is the Fremont pick, Breasts or politely evacuate the premise.
Nice. With all these flashing and these lights, we might need to put an epilepsy warning on this overlay.
I do see a lot of Russian fans cheering for their team.
There you go.
For long, Axiub, I don't know how to say that name really. Rhythmic, so and the gang. Can we get more love for the Japanese players as well? You want to see a certain player play, do a shout out to them, maybe they'll just answer. Or if you want to see whichever team winning this, just do a shout out too. But for now, we're going into this first map of this day 2. We have a Fremont pick, and right now we have a couple of mods here. That's more than what we have.
Yeah. Well, you typically have that in Fremont.
Well, we have. I mean, what's required is 2 players each playing at least one mod.
Yeah,
but in this case, we have 3 mods from both teams for now. I think, unless Angel Arrow also has a.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Oh.
So Japan has 4 mods versus Russia's 3, and that means Japan has the mod advantage.
Yeah, slight mod advantage, but here we go.
The early
round
lead
one.
commanded by Russia is a little bit of not too much, I believe. It's just like one accuracy difference.
Yeah, it's just accuracy lead right now for Russia because, as you said before, Japan have the mod advantage, so they should be crawling back into the scoreline if they can keep their act up here. All is proceeding well right now, following with this double S still intact as well as Shirosaka Kome.
Yeah, Bento there with a very good HDHR run going on there.
Yeah.
Seems like everyone is just trying to keep up their combos, and the accuracy on the other hand is also very strong. But then again, this map is the one that goes by very fast, and any miss at this point on, yeah,
it's a battle between the Russian accuracy and the Japan mod advantage.
And also keep in mind that Japan has one more Hard Rock versus Russia, and Hard Rock spells a 10% score bonus, which is more than the 6% brought around by the hidden one.
Unfortunately for all UHD players, Hard Rock is weighted slightly heavier, giving you more points
in score v2.
But again, back and forth, these teams are going.
They're just trying to act battle if this keeps up.
We're in the last third every inning. This is coming down to the wire here in round one. What will it be? Russia's accuracy. Oh, Vervelian!
Vervelian breaking it. Very convenient.
And that might be enough. Angel Arrow will miss as well, and that's going to give the opening point to Russia.
Yeah, Japan, they're going with a high risk, high reward, but this is turning out to be too much risk, and the reward is just not worth it.
And intense stuff already in round one of the match. But Russia take it 1-0.
And Russia takes over Japan's pick, so they get it.
Those scores. 3 FCs on all FCs on Russia.
Yeah.
3 with 99.72 or greater AC.
Nonetheless, though, still very good run from the Japanese side. I mean, Vervelian got a slider break, and that's very unfortunate.
And Shirosaka Kome had an excellent run as well.
Yeah.
And Vento playing very well, FCing with HDHR.
Yeah, both teams, the Nomad players definitely did what they're supposed to do, which is to get that full combo the team so desperately need.
And that was a break point for Russia.
Yeah. But already we're seeing quite a matchup already. Like, this is a very close game.
If that is red white terrorism.
Yeah, this is good.
And if that
Nomad 280 BPM, a very fast ultimate map. This is going to be a test for both speed and accuracy.
Yeah, and if that opening round was an indicator of how this match is going to go, we are going to be in for a treat. Because that came down to the wire at the end. We'll see if Japan can redeem themselves here with a break point, or if Russia will capitalize and make it.
Once again, this weekend is all about consistency, because the map pool is very easy. Any team, any player can do it on their own. But the question is, can they reproduce their best results every time? Now that is what consistency is all about. So Russia here definitely very consistent today. So maybe they already noticed what I had to say in the beginning, and they worked on their consistency. And this roster right now looking very good.
Yeah, looks like we are seeing some substitutions on the side of Japan. Vervelian coming out, as well as I can't forget who came in, but A Blue coming in, as well as Benki for Japan. And we will see Aiden come in for Russia. I believe Alimetry also jumping in as well. So a few subs for both teams for this AR 9.5 no mod pick here. Railway Terrorism round 2. This is Russia's pick. Big spinner. And it is going to go to Japan on the spinner.
Yeah, the spin to win game goes to Japan, but that's only the very beginning. Until we go into the actual map itself.
A Blue with an early drop.
Yeah. But it's again, the very beginning, it doesn't really matter. I think it only neutralizes the spinner advantage.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, really. Early drops much better than later. So this is still definitely overcomable for the Japanese, as they've almost made up that score difference completely. They are bleeding down the throat of Russia.
Yeah, but this map is mapped in very intensely throughout, so a break can happen anytime. So let's keep our eyes peeled about who is going to break next.
Yep.
Seems like the players are very consistent through the first section until we go to the first chorus.
Yep, here we go.
The song gets a little bit intense as the slider velocity jumps up, and we do have a little bit of a tricky, awkward timings coming in here and there. But nonetheless, the score lead is very, very tiny for Russia, thanks to the early miss from Japan. But it's going to be enough for them to hold through to the very end.
Still insanely close, and everybody holding their own.
Yeah, Japan looking like they're going to try to avenge themselves for their earlier loss. And they're gonna need every last bit of energy they can get.
Russia cannot afford a mistake right now. Japan are doing everything they need to be doing, keeping it as close as they can, waiting for an opportunity to strike and take that lead.
So you see that Russia is gradually putting away with a tiny sliver of a combo advantage.
Yep, tiny, just barely. But again, we're late in the map, so a miss from Russia, and that will instantly shoot over to Japan.
Yeah, but still, we've about like a 1/3 of a section left, so anything can still happen. If Russia breaks, it's going to be Japan's turn to make a comeback, but if Japan doesn't get that break they want, it's going to be Russia's to win.
Yeah, it's
Very
roughly
close.
80,000 points of difference right now, and slowly growing.
Yeah, and noteworthy is that everyone is having a very, very good accuracy. Look at across the board, 99 plus on this map.
This is, yeah, everyone's absolutely playing brilliant right now. As we go to the next section, slider velocity increasing now. Here we go. Will we see any breaks? This is absolutely insane stuff. These two teams putting on a show.
Oh,
But
but
it blew, and that might seal it right there. Russia's
that
not
is-
showing breaks, and
Yeah,
that's going to be
Russia-
2-0 in favor of Russia.
Russia consistent throughout this map, going away for the 4-man-4 combo, and they did it.
Wow, again though, Japan very much in this match, just unable to convert here. Russia showing no misses.
Yeah, 4 full combos versus 3, but that 3 full combo is just not enough.
Yeah,
Still,
One-
though, a very, very close match nonetheless.
just one miss and a slider break from Blue. It's an
Mhm.
excellent performance, really, but what are you going to do against 4 FCs? You have to FC as well. And
Yeah.
even if they had, Russia's AC was superior there, so it would have come down
Indeed.
to an AC battle, and Russia winning that as well.
Yeah,
Japan,
Red
though,
Pixel, 1/100, full long, 3/100. Like,
That's-
that's amazing.
insane stuff. And Japan, though, will have the chance to return the favor. It's their pick, their second pick. We'll see where they go with this.
Yeah, there's still a chance. I mean, like, it's 5 to win, so Japan still has a little bit of breather, but they gotta make every opportunity count. for
Double
this one.
time.
Oh!
They're going with double time. Again,
That's
this is a very important point here for Japan. You don't want to go down 3-0. This is a point that they need to win to stay in this match.
Yeah, but Japan certainly, it seems like they want to take some points away from Russia on the speed front. Although they just lost that earlier Nomad pick, but that's a very, I guess,
Oh man, yeah, but
that's
it's
not
been
really double
so
time.
close. Also,
Yeah.
keeping you updated on the other matches going on. Singapore and South Korea are tied at 1 apiece. Singapore with the next pick. Yeah, but man, Japan, it's been so close on both of these rounds, so it's not one-sided at all. Japan are still very much in this match and can still make a difference. And as we see some roster swaps coming in for Japan, Barbellian's back in. Dallas is coming in.
Yeah, Dallas. He was on the map pool selectors last year, and the interesting thing is that every weekend we're gonna have a map pool showcase for the next weekend. Eventually, over time, the map pool got so hard that the map pool selectors just could not play them anymore. But then we noticed that Dallas was still the only one to play the maps to give us the replays for the map pool showcase.
Wow.
Even up to a point
Dang.
where the players are turning around and going like, "What the hell is wrong with this guy?" And that's Dallas. Like, he is a good mapper, but also a very good player. So looking forward to seeing what he has here.
We'll see how his double time skills are as we get underway in round 3 in this one. Japan down by 2, desperately need a point. It's their second pick. Some early act being tanked here from everybody on Japan, but Dallas, that's going to give Russia the lead, as only Aiden really tanked act there.
Yeah, Russia
Oh,
seems
Russia.
like a very consistent roster today in terms of both combo and the accuracy. Now that's very, very important for OWC, especially the group stage.
Oh yeah, for group stage, if you can have a consistent roster with good act, that is absolutely what you need. You're going to get out of groups every time if you can put a roster like that together.
once again, we're seeing that early lead not really going anywhere. It's just a very tiny margin going over to Russia thanks to their
very
accuracy in
close.
general.
Oh, Aiden, the first miss of Russia of the match, and Japan to the lead for the first time. They are in control.
Yeah, and I believe Japan seeing that is going to be taking a breather here.
Break.
Now this is a chance for a comeback. Aiden breaking there in a very convenient spot right before the halfway point too.
Yeah. So we'll see how Japan's consistency holds up. Hopefully the nerves don't set in. But Russia have shown their first miss of the match in round 3.
Russia isn't invincible. They are still vulnerable as a team. So can you punish that mistake they just made? Here's the question.
And this is very important for Japan. They may not get another opening like this. They really need to take this opportunity and strike and get on the scoreboard. Alimetri shows a miss though. There's another one from Russia. Japan's score lead going to increase now quite
but Red Pixel and Polo still holding strong there with 99.5.
First miss for Japan though.
Yeah, that's not enough though. They need more than one miss.
Again, it's still 3 full combos to 2.
Yeah, still going to the final intersection before the final chorus. This is where like the streams come in, and I see that everyone is holding strong.
Fallen! That's a big drop right before the break. That's a big drop for Russia.
Yeah, he made it through the streams, but he broke on the single taps. Ah, that's very bad.
It's 200,000 Japan now. It's going to grow even greater due to the miss from Fallen. Red Pixel is the only Russian FC left at the moment. Meanwhile, Delis, Bento, Barbellian standing tall for Japan, looking to put them on the scoreboard.
Yeah, very, very good. This is going to go for Japan just fine. This is a very good pick for them.
Yeah. It's paid off, the double time pick. And this is going to be a big confidence booster. Japan on the board. It's 2-1.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff from Japan there.
They clenched that one back, but Russia's pick once again. So Russia has a chance to
How
regain
about
that momentum.
Dallas? 3 100s. As well as Red Pixel. He and Red Pixel coming in with the same act.
Yeah.
But also, we're going to update you on another match. Taiwan has taken the opening point in their match against Hong Kong. They lead 1-0. That is the top seed Taiwan against the unseed Hong Kong. Remember, Hong Kong, the unseed, defeated France, the high seed of the group. So it's going to be a close match. Yeah. And oh my goodness, the difference of score was 8,000 points.
Ooh, that's very close.
In the opening round between them. That's insane.
Well, then again, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and China, like the players, because they all speak the same language and they're geographically very close to each other. They basically, if one side has a tournament, they often play just all together. So like they all know each other, I believe, and I don't think that Japan Hong Kong or Taiwan is going to be surprised at whatever the other team has to do.
We're going to see Sola coming in from Russia though here, but we will keep you updated on those matches as they in between rounds here as we get the scores. But yeah, Sola's the pick from Russia, their second pick.
Yeah, this is also very fast. So Russia is looking to try to conquer Japan back on their own speed game. Let's see how they're gonna fare for that. This will be hidden pick.
We do see a few substitutions for Russia. AxeWB coming in for his first play of the match. You see Shirosaka Kome coming back in for Japan, as well as Angel Arrow. And then Vento and Delis still in for Japan. Some client lag there. Nobody has actually missed yet.
Or we believe so. Yep, nobody has missed. Yeah. All right. So here we go into the map. Hidden pick.
Shirosaka Kome though. There's the first miss for Japan.
Well, it's very early, but then again, Shirosaka's accuracy is looking a little bit weak there. So maybe he's not too comfortable with this.
As well. Again, early miss is not going to hurt Japan too much, but they are on the back foot here.
Yeah, Angel Arrow and Dallas still holding on for their team. They're looking to punish Russia for the next mistake. But Dallas looking a little bit weak now. This is going to be a little bit hard for Japan to come back. They're going to need Russia to break right now. Starting to break right now.
Red Pixel holding the SS still as Dallas finds yet another miss. Japan really behind here. AxeWB will find the first miss for Russia though. But still, Japan are going to need much more from Russia if they're going to take this point.
Yeah, Angel Arrow, despite holding the FC, is not really holding a good accuracy. He is the weakest accuracy compared to Russian players.
Dallas struggling to find his footing in this one. And there goes Angel Arrow.
And that's going to be a nail on the coffin, I believe. Although it's only a 2/3 of a way in, I don't think Russia is going to make too many mistakes in the end for Japan to punish.
There's no full combos on Japan. Although Shirosaka Kome and Vento have been rebuilding quite nicely.
Russian players are just nailing those screens.
Elementary Red Pixel and Aiden still dominating right now with both combos. There's nothing that can be done unless we see a complete meltdown from the Russian side. They're going to be extending the lead to 3-1 here. Nothing else to report here. Angel Arrow will find yet another miss. Vento as well. Japan limping across the line here on this hidden pick. Russia showing their dominance as Aiden will find the miss at the end. Won't change things. 3-1 Russia. And we have an interesting score update. Singapore have taken the lead 2-1 over South Korea, the low seed, on top of the high seed at the moment. So interesting stuff right here. So Evrian, with this pick, where do you think Japan's going to go with this, given the matches we have left in the pool?
Well, Japan has shown that they have the potential on double time, so maybe they're going to go for the other double time pick, which is Hokiboshi.
Does make sense.
Yeah, but Russia then will only be looking like 1 point. They do have to lose that one, and can always make a comeback on maybe picking another fairly technical, the one that makes Japan uncomfortable, seeing their performance just earlier. Could be that they're trying to, and if they have confidence in the consistency, Russia could go for a Dreamcatcher, because that's going to be basically testing your consistency to a very extreme. It's just jumps and 1-2 jump and segmented stream here and there.
Definitely, and if you are Japan here, this is a pick you need to win, because putting Russia at match point and handing them the pick, very dangerous.
Yeah, but Russia is not there yet. They
not there yet.
Twice, so
but this is a very important pick for Japan, though.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think Hokiboshi probably would be the most logical choice.
And actually, Japan is going to be the one picking
Dreamcatcher. The exact opposite of what we thought, literally. That's something we thought Russia were going to pick, but Dreamcatcher is the pick from Japan, no mod. Good to see my boy Deps getting his map played on stream. But yeah, a lengthy consistency pick. Japan must be confident on this one. And an update, Hong Kong have tied it against Taiwan at 1 apiece. Unseed, tying it with the high seed. Interesting matches on right now. We will keep you updated. We do see a few substitutions for Japan, as well as one for Russia.
Yeah, Gasan WW is going to be coming in.
A blue also coming.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually thought that Dulles would be staying in, considering he's a very consistent player. But I guess maybe he just wants to give his teammate a better shot at this. So yeah, Russia going in with this with a Elementary, Full-Long, Aiden, and Red Pixel versus Japan, Shirosaka Koumei, Vento, Gasan, WW, and A Blue.
Yep, that's the setup we have for round 5 here. Japan, with their third pick of the match, are down by 2, desperately needing a point to turn this around.
But maybe, as the song suggests, they're seeing the light ahead and they're trying to clench it by using this map as a pick.
We will see in the end. The journey begins. No early misses to report. Mostly just
the map begins fairly calmly, but then it speeds up to a small climax on each of the chorus sections.
Yep, just a little bit of an act drop on the side of Japan, giving Russia that slight lead that seems to be a consistent theme. But look at this quad double S's. Get the camera.
Oh, but the double S just translating to one miss from the red pixel.
Yeah, the first miss of that red pixel still out of the hold on to the double S's.
Yeah, but thanks to the miss, Japan now catching back. But oh, A blue there, missing also. That's going to neutralize the advantage got from the Russian players.
Yeah, Russia gonna take the slight advantage now.
It's not the end of the day yet because we still have a long way to go before the end.
Oh, yes.
It happens still.
Yeah, for Russia with the slight combo advantage, they now have the lead. Pretty good axle. Oh, Vento drops. He had tremendous act. That was kind of an odd miss.
And also, for those players who are unaware, Gasan WW is a player who plays by the style of mouse only. If you see his screen, he's actually clicking by the left and right button of his mouse right now. Unlike the other players who are playing by tablet and keyboard, if they're not playing with mouse. But even with mouse, they'll be playing with a keyboard combination. So that's very, very cool playstyle.
Insane.
And he's rocking a 99.7% accuracy with that. That's very, very impressive.
And he is keeping Japan's hopes remotely alive right now in this, as that score gap has grown due to the miss from Vento. Again, final third of the map now. There's still opportunity for Japan, but they're going to need to see something from Russia, a miss or two.
Yeah, but I don't think Russian players are going to give them that. I mean, Red Pixel is the only thing they could Vento there on. Once again missing, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, and this might put Russia...
That may just seal the deal.
Yeah, the score gap is getting insanely big. Not enough time for Japan to close this, unless there is a fail. But Gassan playing like a monster. But also, can we just note Fallen? That act is ridiculous. Oh, Gassan! He's broken. No.
Yeah, well, then again, he already did a lot of work for his team, so
yeah. Hirosaka Kome.
Hold on there, his accuracy definitely speaks volume alongside Aiden and Red Pixel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aiden and Elementary, both above 99.5%. Oh, above 99.5%.
Fallen with 99.92.
Yeah, that's like 1/100. Yes, 1/100.
100. Russia up 4-1, and they have the pick. They'll try to put it in the books. Singapore and South Korea are now tied at 2 apiece. South Korea tied that matchup. That's all we have to report for other matches at the moment. Interesting to see where Russia are going to go this, because I think Dreamcatcher is something that we thought Russia would have picked. Didn't think Japan would have picked it. They might go with something like Harlequin.
Could be. I can see that being
something really difficult to try to.
Yeah, try to like force the Japanese players out of the comfort zone to give them the match entirely, or they could go for something a little more to their style. Maybe going for a free map pick. I'm looking at Yume Mapoloshi. I don't think that map is being picked a lot this weekend.
Yeah, that I feel like it's gonna be Harlequin or Yume.
Japan has to win 3 in a row to get this into a tiebreaker, so we'll have to see.
Not impossible, but Japan's certainly not in a good position right here.
But then again, we have seen comebacks before, so that's not out of the question.
Japan fans, support your team in chat. Give them your energy. They need it right now. Still, Russia taking their time on this pick. Oh, it's going to be Yellow Splash, actually.
So they're picking Yellow Splash after all.
I'm going to try to seal the deal with Yellow Splash. No mod. Not a bad pick, actually, considering that, I guess, if you're Russia right now, you probably feel that your overall consistency is just better than Japan's.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised because they definitely have shown that over these past 5 maps.
True, definitely. And Yellow Splash, a decently technical no mod pick here.
Yeah,
to an
they're
extent.
it's not too hard, but they're definitely places we can trip up. So yeah, looking to see who's going to be the ones to fall victim to those.
Yep, we'll see who falls victim indeed, but Japan going to make the substitution as Taiwan now take a 2-1 lead over Hong Kong in that match. But yes, send your prayers, your energy.
Yeah, we're just waiting for one more player to come in from Japan. Who we're going to bring in? That's the question.
Yeah, we got Marvellian, Shirsaka Kome, Vento. Who will be the fourth man to fill up this roster?
Could be Dallas. I would be guessing Dallas, but then again, Gassan exiting probably just means that he really is not feeling comfortable with this pick.
Again, referee asking for the fourth player. Dallas, indeed, you are correct. There he is, throwing the hands up in the chat. He's the one.
And Talala has come in for Russia too.
Yeah, good to see him out here. So here we go, round number 6 coming in. Varvelian, Shirsaka Kome, Vento, and Dallas for Japan. Alametri, Talala, Aiden, and Red Pixel for Russia. Russia at match point. And here we go. On yellow splash. And Japan actually opening up with a slight advantage.
That's something we haven't seen today.
On
so
Ag,
far,
yeah.
So far, every map, Russia's been the one to take the Ag.
Yep, but this time it is Russia dropping slightly on the accuracy, giving the lead to Japan. Again, still anyone's game right now.
Oh, Aiden there, almost missing there. His cursor was shaking a little bit. I saw that.
Save.
Yeah, that was a very good save. But thanks to no saving, their team's gonna stay afloat. They're just behind Japan. Nobody has dropped it. This is very close.
They want to watch it closely
section
for the rest of this one.
Yeah.
That was a big scare for Aiden. He might play a little bit more nervous.
Yeah, also Japan, 3 players still holding double as a skill.
That's insane, and Shirsaka, the only one who isn't, is at 99.8. Talala has the first miss, and he's probably not exactly as warmed up as everybody else. Japan.
Yeah, and thanks to just take over and start running away with a lead. One miss, just all the volume there is. That's the scary part.
But it's not over yet. Still difficult as Varvelian falls.
Ah, that could be big. That could
Russia
be big.
now have the combo advantage, and there may just be enough time.
There'll be one more though, because Varvelian has managed to sum up a bigger combo than did Talala.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It's gonna narrow a bit, get close.
A little bit. The accuracy is still big on Japan's side, so let's see who's gonna be. Although overall, everyone's very close.
Varvelian misses again. Oh, it's close.
No. That's gonna be going over to Japan.
Alas,
yeah,
just under 100,000, but Japan survive.
Japan clinching onto a sliver of hope, and they have done it, avoiding defeat, making it 2-4.
Excellent stuff from Japan. 3 FCs, Varvelian with 1 miss and a slided break. But able to hold on and take the win off of 1 miss from Russia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, only 1 miss from Russia.
That is how good both these teams are. Just 1 miss determining the match. So it can really just boil down to that 1 miss. But now Japan find themselves still in this match, and they are down to their last pick. They will now have to win, take a break point, and win tiebreaker to win this match. Not impossible, but they only have Hard Rock, 1 Double Time, and 1 Fremont. Hard Rock is untested waters for both of these countries. Honestly, I'm thinking they're going to go with Yuboshi for Double Time, because that's where they got their first point on. In Double Time, they may just go with that. Are you feeling something else, Brian?
I'm gonna say that I will keep silent and see what the players have to pay for this one, because honestly, I thought that Japan would have lost that one, to be very honest.
Yeah, we kind of find ourselves in an interesting situation here.
Yeah, not saying that I don't trust Japanese players, but just felt that up to that point, Russia was so commanding in the lead, even though the margin of error was only one person every map. So we managed to see Russia taking the next one, but then again, Japan has to pick, so who knows, maybe they'll be able to pick something to get a third point for themselves, which is very, very important for if they want to stay in.
I don't think we're going to see Yume Moroboshi, or Maboroshi. Not, I mean, we might, but I don't think Japan will be the one to pick it, considering Japan.
Yeah, I would say they're going to pick Hokiboshi.
I feel like Russia are going to pick that if they lose this pick here.
Or they go for Halo Queen.
Or Halo Queen, yeah, those are definitely two good maps to pick. I feel like it's going to be Hokiboshi or Clock Strikes. And it's going to be Clock Strikes, so we're going to be jumping into Hard Rock.
No, that's interesting. Well, Clock Strikes, nothing too hard about it. It's just about consistency, really. Hard Rocks, despite being Hard Rock, it's not going to be like Nightmare, unable to play Hard Rock. It's only group stage, so every player should be able to play just fine.
Yeah, as we're going to get a quick, fix a few technical issues real quick and be right back. But yeah, so Hard Rock, the first time we're seeing Hard Rock in the match. And I do like this pick from Japan. They just won a, I don't know if you can call it a consistency pick, but they did put together a very impressive performance in Yellow Splash with 3 FCs and a 1 miss. So consistency pick might not be bad right now. And considering that nobody's played Hard Rock yet in this match, it may very well catch Russia off guard. But this does have backfire potential.
Indeed, it's a very easy accuracy thing, so basically this comes down to who can get the full combos and the accuracies right.
Yeah, accuracy is going to be super important on a map like this.
Yeah, quite honestly, I thought that, Russia would be the one to take this, if anything, because it's so easy.
Yeah, I agree. But these teams have just been kind of just doing the exact opposite of what we've predicted. Varvelian says no map. Interesting.
Well, speaking of no map, I mean, like there are other very good players who are, not very proficient at keeping up to date with the map pool. Looking at
PogChamp.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff, but Taiwan have taken a 3-1 lead over Hong Kong just before we get into this match real quick. Keeping you updated on that.
All right, I do believe we're starting.
But here we go. Round number 7. 4-2 in favor of Russia. Japan facing a loss here. Trying to run it back with their last pick of the match. Clock Strikes.
Yes. Well, one OK Rock is pretty big fan in Japan, so it could be that they want to put it out. Let's go out with our favorite song. But I mean, is that too pessimistic of a thought? So I'm gonna say that the players on the Japanese side have something planned here. So good luck to them on pulling this one through.
One OK Rock giving Japan the powers, but this time is Russia. It was Japan with the ACK lead early, but now Russia have taken it. So again, the ACK battle is going to be very important in this.
Yeah, if not ACK battle, combo battles for sure. It's gonna be who can hold the full combos longer.
Yeah. Just definitely be paying attention to ACK, as it may come down to that and a consistency pick like this as we get into the first section here. Such a good song. But Angel Arrow has tanked ACK a little bit, as well as Benki. They tanked down to 97, 98.
Yeah, I think that Russia's going to be running away with the lead for now.
Yeah. Oh, Neko DS though! It's his first play of the match.
Is that a lag? I think he's going to hit that, but I'm not too sure. Let's take a look at what the server has to say. Yeah, he's going to update very soon.
He did miss?
Yeah, he did miss. Okay, so Japan's going to lead very soon.
Yeah, Japan will be taking this lead very soon. Neko DS though, maybe not exactly warmed up. This is his first, maybe he's just the Hard Rock specialist.
Yeah, well, even if you're a Hard Rock specialist, you can still overcome. It doesn't mean that you're invulnerable.
Yeah.
And Japan will punish the mistake if you can give them that.
Yeah, Japan have to punish this miss to stay alive. A golden opportunity for Japan as they now begin to pull away.
All right, and with this break section, the scoreboard is displayed to the players.
We get a break.
Yeah, the scoreboard is based on the players. The Japan knows holding on. And Arrow shaking the cursor, he knows what he needs to do. His team just needs to stay afloat with the combo.
Okay, even if you're tanking Ak at this point, you know the other team has missed once. It doesn't matter as long as you can FC.
You even can choose to cheese through the streams if you wanna, but Russia right behind them, they're gonna look to punish Japan's next mistake because
they are looking primed and ready. Elementary's got a good score, as well as Talala and Paul have tanked a little bit of Ak, but are still there. But Vento and Varvelian, the Japanese superstars here.
We're going to be going into a little bit of a jump section very soon, so let's see if the players.
Here we go. Will we see breaks? No, they all hit it. And that is good for Japan.
Very close, 100,000 points of difference. Here we go into the last section. Can Japan hold it?
Give your team your energy for this final section, the final push. Japan, though, the score difference, I believe, is getting too wide.
Yeah, Japan looking like they can do this.
300K, Japan going to force it to Russia's last pick. Not going down just yet.
Yeah, they're saying we're still in this. We still got this.
Quad FC from Japan.
Very well done. Very well done from the Japanese players. They did exactly what they needed to do when they saw that scoreboard.
And will we see our first tiebreak of the OS World Cup 2018?
Varvelian, 2 100s only.
2 100s. That is absolutely insane.
Bravo.
Elementary with 5 100s. Not bad.
7 100s from the one miss from Neko Diaz ended up being the one miss to seal that game. Well, that map, sorry.
Yeah, and just looking at accuracies, it would have been very close, but I do believe that Russia would have taken it. Potentially. And that would have been very close if it had come down to an Ak battle.
Well, then again, here, like if Japan did what I said they would, which is to decide to just hold the combo and maybe even cheese the accuracy a little bit, like that's something they have to come to only after seeing that one break from Neko Diaz. So if they have not seen that scoreboard over there, they may have chosen to just go with holding the accuracy still.
Yeah, true. That's also very true. But now the big question is, where will Russia go with their final pick here?
Well, it's theirs to pick and theirs to win, so...
Look at these 3 maps. They've got Harlequin, Maboshi, and Pokiboshi.
Yeah, like I said, Yume Maboshi is like the one bad kid in your class. You never want to... Nobody wants out there on a dodgeball team. And he's in the corner right now.
The last kid picked every time. Like, you got Harlequin, Maboshi, and then AR-10 DT.
AR-10. Oof. Well, AR-10 is not that bad.
It's kind of like a pick your poison, really.
Yeah, kind of. But I think Russia may just go for Halo 3. Oh, wait, they're going to Hokiboshi. Never mind.
Hokiboshi. Interesting because the other DT pick was won by Japan.
Well, this is AR-10 DT versus that one being AR-9.6 DT.
True.
I mean, different players, like even for double 10 players, you do still have like very distinct categories where they fall into. You have the ones who can mainly play the lower AR sections, and ones who want to AR 11 just fine. So, like it's still a very interesting mix.
I love how someone in the chat just said it's the Russo-Japanese war all over again.
Oh, Russo-Japanese war over again.
Let's keep in mind who won that war.
Yeah. No, for history, those who are not familiar with history, Japan won that one in the before the start of the 20th century. So,
and funny enough, it was an upset.
It was an upset. Yeah. Like what I have right now. So, will Japan be trying to replay history here?
And
we'll see.
Keeping you updated on scores on other matches, Taiwan lead it 3-2 over Hong Kong. But Hong Kong narrowing it to a 3-2 margin, so still a match on over there.
You know, like, because we're casting, like, we're not going to be cheering for any team particular, but we will say that we will be hyping for finally seeing a tiebreaker, potentially. So.
Oh, yeah, I would love to see tiebreaker.
Let's see a tiebreaker, please, Japan, deliver us that. And Russia, you can avoid defeat, avoid a tiebreaker and the clinch of victory right now. Make my prediction of 5-3 come true. It's your turn to shine.
Oh, yeah, so, that would make my prediction right if Russia wins, but, I mean, I want to see tiebreak.
Yeah, seems like we have the players confirming they're ready.
Yep, here we go.
Then we'll tell us if Benki saying, sure, let's do this. And the Russian players are just going to go with it.
Interesting. And also, really quickly, before we get into the South Korea lead Singapore 4-2 at match point in that one. Those are all the score updates we have. But here we go. Round 8, DT.
All right, we have a little bit of a distinct from the clients, a little bit, but we will be caught up very quickly.
Oh, Benki. There we go. All right, we're all good. And did we see a miss or just a big act drop? It was a big
I think act drop, yeah.
Red
pixel combo, but it's only the beginning. Like it starts very abruptly, so players will just be caught off guard, and accuracy can very quickly go down.
It is AR 10 DT. So here we go. Japan fighting to stay in this match. This is Barbellion will fight for Japan.
That's not good for them. But then again, it's only in the beginning, so it happens still.
Yeah.
But Russia seems to be having some difficulty taking it away, but they're finally doing it. I think the accuracy.
Yeah. They have a 96%
actually.
Yeah, 96, yeah. 70, I don't know what was wrong with that.
That's not too consistent.
They do finally take it, but it's not that big of a lead. I mean, it's going to continue to grow, given the fact that Japan found a miss, but if Russia find a miss, they're in quite a difficult spot here.
Yeah, it's Russia's turn to defend their lead now.
Yeah.
And knowing the players, they're very consistent, but the accuracy is telling me a different story. Let's go to Red Pixel and Neko Diaz are going to be holding on to that.
Yeah.
Alright, halfway point through, Russia has a 100,000 point lead, but still lots of chances to miss.
Yeah. It's still a third of the map left as the break is here. They see it 120k about. That can still be flipped very quickly if Russia find a miss. Because Japan have done well to stay behind. Stay right where they need to be. Take the lead back should Russia find a miss. But the question is, will Russia
players are not going to be allowing that mistake to happen?
Yeah, Russia trying to seal the deal. Will they find a break? It doesn't look like it.
No, I think they're going to be running away with that. There's one miss too many from the Japanese players, and Russia's going to take this away. 5-3.
One miss is all it takes. Unless we see a fail at the end.
No, this will feel
over. And don't think we will. And that's it. 5-3 Russia. Hey, I got a prediction.
Look at that. Yeah, well, we both got our predictions right.
Yeah, cool.
Well, good job to the Russian players and also to Japan for trying to make the comeback happen.
Very well played.
Very close. Very close.
By all teams. Barbellion just unfortunately found 2 misses back to back. And that was enough to give Russia the 5-3 win. A great match. Still no tiebreaker. We're waiting for our first tiebreaker.
I see lots of Russian players are in the chat going like, "Hurrah!
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Hurrah! We did it!" Very well played. Very well played.
Yeah,
all right, so we're moving on very soon, I believe.
Yeah. Coming up next, we'll have the United Kingdom versus China. So another good match.
Ooh, I'm very excited for this.
Yes. But Russia taking the win 5-3 over Japan. Russia looking good in their group right now. So we'll see how that group plays out shortly. Again, I love that animation for the winner.
All right, so before we jump in, just to prep everyone on the rosters, put it up very quickly. My little cheat sheet. All right. So for this matchup between China and the United Kingdom, we have China Matsumoto Rise, captain, followed by Doman Cherry, Nissan, Crystal, Star, Emerald XC, GGBY, and My Angel Miku. Some old names here, but also new names like Doman Cherry and My Angel Miku. Well, Doman Cherry I think played last. Star and My Angel Miku. They are the new ones this year. And followed by the UK, we have Bumbleman, the captain, followed by Doomsday, OP James, Spare, Moedele, Solar Roxas 01, Carthy, and James Like. That's a lot of old players. I don't think any of them is new to this WC. Maybe Solar Roxas?
I think they said there was one player that was
this is a very old roster.
But this is almost the exact same roster from last year.
Yeah, also, and UK is definitely a top contender for taking this OWC this year. So
yeah, they definitely have a chance to win, and they're definitely favored to finish in the top 3. Without a doubt.
Definitely.
They're one of the best teams in the world. They have 3rd place last year, looking to improve. Also, Taiwan now lead Hong Kong 4-2.
Yeah, but China is by no means a bad team at all. Like, they are one of the strongest contenders for a long time. China was number 2 in both 2015 and 2016. So this year, despite having some new blood in the mix, they're going to definitely try to prove themselves once again.
Of course, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
China, the high seed. Not as strong as they were in past years, but again, China still
I'm
has
not
some
quite sure if
solid
they're
players.
yet, because China is still a very strong roster.
Oh
and,
yeah, it's still a strong roster.
I look forward
As
to
we
see
see
what
it,
the players can.
As we see it on the screen here.
Yeah.
Again, this match is full of just absolute gamers.
Yeah, like China has some like very old veterans like D-Sun and GGBY. Like these two have been around for like since forever, really.
Yeah, D-Sun, GGY, Extreme, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Like just solid players. And on the other side, Bubbleman, Doomsday, James, Spare, Carthy, James Light, Moy Yandere, and Sora Roxas.
Yeah, I thought that I thought UK would, if they had done something like with their names, it would have been a little more interesting for us to cheer behind.
Oh yeah.
I was implying to Doomsday, like if you guys change it to everyone following the idea of like going along with OP James and James changing like forward to James Man, Doomsday to James Day. And just to get the most common name in UK, the meme out there, I think I'll be very much in support for that. But I think it's I'm only memeing though. So yeah,
differentiate between OP James and James Light.
Well, I guess we'll have to work something out when we're playing.
I'm just gonna call OP James OP,
Yeah.
and then James like James.
That can work too, sure.
That can be quite confusing.
Yeah.
It's coming home.
It's coming home.
Doomsday mode. It's coming home.
Yeah. And also we have the tennis player saying we believe in Crystal. Crystal, like you said, a player very famous in the cash community. Also is a very, very good old standard player.
Yeah, Crystal, again, one of those absolute gamers I mentioned earlier. Crystal, I mean, he FC'd an 8-star catch map on warm-up in the Catch World Cup. Like, who does that? Like, who just does that? The man is...
I think it's like no understatement to say that Crystal is like the Chinese equivalent of XCon.
Yeah, you could say that, but I mean, the thing is, China has so many good catch players. Like, they have Dusk, Crystal, Nagi. Like, the problem is there's so many good Chinese players. They're the #1 catch team in the world. So
they're gonna have to put themselves on a different stage this time, which is on O standard.
Yep, O standard. This is a little different.
Mm-hmm. And well, for the UK side, like we said, many players are the veteran players. They're returning for the X number of times in their career. Mm-hmm. So, like Doomsday, very good mouse player. Like his consistency and it is just amazing. Like watching his stream, like seeing how he moves his cursor around, it's just a joy, like an art form to behold. Bubbleman, seeing some really impressive improvements over the years, and he is a very, very good tournament player. He's also on our casting roster, so. Big shout out to him.
Yeah, Doomsday, definitely up there with Mouse Easy in terms of just top skilled mouse players. Like, absolutely very consistent, and that is exactly what you need in these group stages. The UK are just such a dangerous team all around. They're really well rounded and can cover a lot of mod brackets. Exactly.
And for the last match, that's the Russo-Japanese War. For this match, I guess we can call it the Opium War.
Oh, the Opium War. We should be getting into this match very shortly.
I suppose so. It'll be up and running very quickly. I do believe the room is created and the players are entering. So, yeah, just waiting on the stream to jump over to the room itself.
Yep. Is Canada still in? Yes. Yes, they are.
Yep.
Canada are still in this tournament. Not many countries have been absolutely eliminated just yet, but that's going to change later on as we progress further into day 2. What do you see? Singapore played. Unfortunately, they're not being streamed right now, but they are currently playing against South Korea. And by the way, that match is 4-3 in favor of South Korea.
So, that's cool.
South Korea have the final pick on that one, so we'll be keeping you updated. It's 4-4, my bad. I missed it. It's 4-4. They're going to tiebreak.
Oh.
Singapore and
That's
South
awesome.
Korea are going to tiebreak. I did not scroll down further.
Well, but I do believe we have
4-4.
tiebreakers already, but just not on the screen.
Is it possible that we can like catch that on stream like before?
Well,
there's
we have no
time.
control over this on our end,
Yeah.
so it's going to be up to whoever's streaming this.
It's just so hype. We're missing the first tiebreak.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh. But yes, South Korea and Singapore, and that's very important for Singapore because I believe if they lose this, they are officially eliminated.
Well, Singapore goes for South Korea, I think, right?
No, they beat Belgium.
Oh, right, you're right. Yeah,
South Korea's beat Belgium, so
but it's gonna matter about their placement after the.
here we go. We're going to the tiebreak, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we do transfer over. Have they started? I don't think they have started. Okay, so we can jump in just as we're about to
Just
start.
before the tiebreak, so we'll be
All
getting
right, so
to
China and UK will have to wait
later.
for just a little bit more because for now we have a very exciting.
We have our first tiebreak of the World Cup 2018.
And the tiebreaker map is X View, a Tia hardcore bootleg remix.
Yeah, tell us more about this map, Evan.
Okay, well, this map is mapping a collaboration effort by Captain One and Skystar, both very, very awesome and renowned mappers in the community, and lots of very cool patterns in here. Nothing too tricky, but definitely very underrated by star difficulty of only 5.5 something stars. 5.5, yes, 5.5 stars. So, yes.
326 seconds long.
172. So not too fast and not too long and also not too hard. But the question is consistency once again.
Yeah,
Can you work through those patterns? This is going to be... Yeah.
Can you do it for 5.5 minutes is the question. As we see a few mods being thrown on, Hard Rock for GS Blank and Hidden for Flying Tuna.
Ooh!
So that's going to give the...
We're always in support of modded tiebreakers.
Yeah.
GS Blank versus Flying Tuna. Let's see who has got this.
Yeah, but that's going to give you
accuracy tanking a little bit for for GS Blank. He has a little bit of act drop in the beginning thing because of that Hard Rock, I believe.
Yeah, and that's important though because Singapore do have the mod advantage. They're going to get slightly more score because Hard Rock worth a little bit more than Hidden.
Yeah, but then again, that
like,
bonus is being nullified right now because of that act drop. So we'll have to see for later parts if he can recover his accuracy.
But again, it's still very early in play time. ABA Pacific, the first miss for South Korea. Singapore going to be closing the gap very shortly and taking the lead. Maybe. I may be mistaken here.
Well, the thing is, the accuracy once again is kicking in because GS Blank is suffering below 95% accuracy now.
Yeah, his accuracy is tanking to 94%.
Like that, I understand the idea of going big or go home, but the thing is, that is just not worth it right now. His team is actually suffering because of that mod pick.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because he is the mod, like he's playing the mod, and so he's losing out on a lot of score here that could really be helping his team.
And Eva Pacifica is actually recovering after that break, so he may just actually make that break seem like completely nothing.
Yeah, the problem here is, raindrop with a miss, and now Singapore really in danger.
Now we see the bleeding happening. This is where the
GS Blank finds the miss.
GS Blank will not be able to keep that accuracy, that combo up, as we do see, Gomo Saiba.
Yeah, Gomo with a miss though. So Korea not going to run away too far. Going to be slowed up just a little bit, but GS Blank working on his act, trying to fix it.
Yeah, South Korea holding 3 full combos. Actually, no, wait, Gomo Saiba is pretty missed.
Yeah, Gomo and Pacifica also missed, so 2 full combos on the side of South Korea. So, not over yet. It's still within reach for Singapore, 100k.
Yeah. The score is not taken off just yet, but time is running low for them.
But the thing is, also, everybody else in South Korea is at least 98% or lower. Raindrop just now breaking into 99%. And you have Flying Tuna with 99% and Karuno with 99.6.
Yeah, score on the board is very, very impressive for South Korea. And Flying Tuna there, despite with the miss.
Though. And that's because he's the mod for South Korea.
I was going to say, despite the miss, he's still holding a fairly good accuracy, but it seems like that little screen there tanked his accuracy. to below 99% now. But GS Blank there, still suffering, not really recovering his accuracy. Down to 92%.
A lot of hundreds on that stream there. He's trying to recover.
Yeah, the accuracy of this is really too hard. Like, Skystar and Captain, they are not ones to take easy patterns. Like, if you allow them to just map whatever song they want, they'll make your life suffer with the hardest patterns to make you feel awkward.
You hate to see this for Singapore because they have to win this or they're eliminated. It's Act that is killing them.
Yeah, but still the score is very close to each other. The flank China is definitely giving them a breather in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But they're gonna need one more break coming in from the South Korean players.
Honestly, combo advantages are almost identical. Like I think it's slightly in favor of Singapore, just barely. But it's 2 full combos to 2 full combos right now.
Yeah, also, keep in mind that GS Blank's accuracy is actually taking away his friendly team score.
Yeah, his score is only 330,000 right now.
Yeah, but despite him having quite a considerable lead over Flying Tuna, 1000 versus 500, 600 combo, like that score is not...
Flying Tuna and Raindrop though, missing, gonna offset. That is gonna hurt actually South Korea a little bit more because again, Flying Tuna is playing with the Mon.
200,000 points difference.
Yeah, but it's
pretty hard to say.
Still on.
Yeah, it's still on. It's still happening.
Pacifica though. Big drop there.
Indeed, we do have about 10% of the map remaining.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think South Korea is able to clench it with Gomo and still holding.
I mean, well played by Singapore, by Ryzen and Lost Light. Like they tried, but the accuracies, Korea were just able to put out better accuracy. And that's gonna be the difference maker here. It looks like. Unfortunately, but Karuna with 99.76. What a play from him.
Absolutely. Although the score lead is shrinking right now, I don't think Singapore has the time to make it back.
It's not enough time unless we see a fail.
Yeah. Still though, just Black manages 1300 plus combo. That one miss turns out to be the only thing for his undoing. Although that accuracy did tend towards an A, I believe.
That is going to do it. South Korea take the win 5-4, and unfortunately for Singapore, this does mean that they will not be advancing.
That is quite unfortunate, but still, though, nonetheless a good run. Karuna there with 6,100 only, also worth a shout out to. Good job, and
well played.
South Korea.
Again, not easy to FC a tiebreak.
Nope, not easy at all.
The Oscar World Cup, so there's something to be said for that. So all in all, good games all around. First tiebreaker of the World Cup. Just painful to watch it in that way.
Actually, the first tiebreaker. Did we not have a single tiebreaker before this?
No, we did not. We've had a lot of 5-3s.
I mean, like for the not just for the ones we streamed, but also like for the ones we did not.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing any.
Huh. Okay.
I may be wrong on that. But again, so we're going to be rolling into, I believe, China versus the UK very shortly. Other matches also happening. Australia and Finland are playing as well. Australia is leading 1-0 in that match.
Do you have the stream switched over yet?
No, not at the moment. I believe we're still working on that.
All right then. Well, let's take a look on the other matches for now then. So, like you said, we do have Finland playing Australia with Australia leading. Aside from that, we're still waiting on, I think, the
Taiwan and Hong Kong just wrapped up. Taiwan taking the win 5-3 over Hong Kong.
Very, very good job to both teams. I mean, Hong Kong manages very close, I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, that's big for them. They have a win over France, and they put 3 points up against the top seed.
So it turns out, I think Taiwan and Hong Kong are both advanced into the past group stage.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We're getting to some warm-ups here for China-UK.
I believe the UK is picked for warm-ups. I don't think the Chinese players know about this map or the song. Start is not even trying to play this. He's just going like, yeah, whatever. I'll move my cursor around and see if I can somehow.
I guess I'll move the cursor and click.
Yeah, I'll try to pretend that I am making an effort, but anyone who can tell is not.
Oh man, that stream.
Yeah.
All the hundreds and 50s.
Well, it's not 0 or miss. Yeah, Spirit, however, on the other side, is managing a 500 plus combo on this map.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, well, then against their map, so I'm gonna guess that Spirit at least has played this before, so it's not a side loop. Well, someone has to play this before.
Extreme up to above 100 combo with Crystal.
Yeah,
there
well,
it goes.
There it goes.
Alrighty. And there goes Crystal. What is this? Summon Cherry hit that. It's ridiculous.
Regardless of the map itself, I think it's actually on the map itself, it's actually a very good warm-up if you want to consider it.
Oh, yeah.
It does kind of give the player like a little bit of adrenaline and warm up the muscles a little bit with this ridiculous space patterns and such.
Yeah, it definitely will get your mind racing. Get your fingers warmed up, get your senses honed for the match.
on for like a lot of times now. Why is not the match starting?
Well, yeah. I'm just been waiting for it to start. Just like GLHF, GLHF.
Gonna have fun. Gonna have fun.
Like it's like whenever it starts. All right. Round 1, China and the United Kingdom. Big match in this group. Top 2 seeds going head to head on Hard Rock Harlequin, the pick from the United Kingdom.
Early streams, nobody really breaking there. Slight accuracy lead went over to China. This one is a map that's very tested your ability to act on AR10, OD10, 167 BPM, slower of the Hard Rock maps.
Yeah, Carthy dropping a little bit of act down to 99%, and OP James actually down to the 97.
Take over the lead now.
Yeah, because on the Chinese side, GGBY is at 93.
Yeah, I think UK is trying to secure this ASAP, and
Crystal with the first miss. GGBY follows it up with one of his own, and the UK going to take a decent-sized lead here from the start, off of 2 misses from China.
Yeah, and now you can see the accuracy, the score difference just goes way in favor of UK. And they're going to take this chance to just expand the lead.
Yeah, they're gonna really open this up here, and China need to see some misses from the UK to stop the bleeding here. As we're just over halfway through, almost 2/3 of the way through the map. This could get out of hand for China.
We do have one more hard section coming up before we hit the end, so maybe UK can show us a miss here.
We'll see. But a lot of players struggling. OP James, there's a miss.
That's not really enough. UK still is very much low in the driving seat.
Yeah, but
final course. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. China gonna need to see one more miss from the UK though, because they dropped 2 of their full combos. They're gonna need just a little bit more help. Past the UK, although they are narrowing that score gap quite nicely. Would definitely help because we are running out of time. Don't know if there's enough time. China definitely needs some more help from the UK.
But UK is not going to afford them that help, as we do see that UK will close its first map with quite a convincing lead. 400 plus thousand going over to them. That's 1-0 for UK.
Yep, a solid opening round for the United Kingdom. Despite some low X, they're able to get it done. China struggling with accuracy. GGBY, unfortunately, dropping to 92%.
Yeah, you can tell that it's not well within his comfort range, but he has to play this. So I guess China was just trying to get this one out of the way, see if they can maybe clench a point away. But UK just shown that it's well within their plan to strike first and strike hard on China.
China coming in with DT2, which is going to be Hane Nakicho.
Yeah, a very, very well expected map because I do believe both GGBY and Disan are among the top 50 leaderboards.
Yep, so China instantly throwing out their first pick, trying to answer the UK quickly here. So we'll see what they can do here. And substitutions being made, GGBY stepping out for Toman Cherry, who's coming in.
Yeah, Toman Cherry is up and coming, pretty good double time player from the Chinese side. I will ask about there's like the UK players, the fans that keep on saying that it's coming home. I understand that it's from the FIFA World Cup, but like technically, the origin should be considered in Japan, if not in Australia or wherever Pepe's garage is, right? So
wherever Pepe's garage is.
Yeah, but like you want to say like O's so wouldn't Japan be saying it's coming home?
I think there's a more important point to that.
Yeah,
when everybody said, whenever everybody said in the UK it's coming home.
Yeah,
the UK didn't they end up getting like 3rd place in the World Cup?
I wasn't giving up, to be honest.
Like I know they lost in the semifinals. Yeah, and I think they lost.
Regardless, like I'm only trying to find out if it's actually like it's coming home, as in like we started this sport or we started this game.
I don't know if it's coming home.
All right.
Good thing to say.
Double pick going into this one. UK versus China, second map.
Short Rocks is actually coming in for OP James on the side of the United Kingdom.
Spare, of course, coming in. That's not too surprising at all because Spare has always been that very consistent double time player. Carthy here looking to like dropping at accuracy a lot in the beginning, but that's of course the beginning starts off very abruptly.
Yeah, a lot of people sometimes struggle with that, but Dolman Cherry dropped a little bit, but Carthy also dropped quite a bit to 97, lowest ACK in the lobby. So the China gonna enjoy the lead right now. They have the ACK advantage.
But UK looking like they're going to try to chase after China and see if they can close up the gap. And well, it wasn't in their favor until very just now. It's beginning to shift. It's flickering just because the accuracy is so
there
close.
it is. The UK definitely are capable of chasing down the ACK, but Dolman Cherry will find the first miss of the match for China.
That's
going
not
to
good.
grow the score lead.
Yeah. Dolman Cherry also suffering on the accuracy front a little bit. He's the lowest on the board right now. Let's hope he can recover.
Osu's coming home.
Osu's coming home.
I love it. I love that. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Oh man. Alright, almost halfway through now though, so China gonna need to see some misses from the UK or it's gonna get out of hand really quickly.
Yeah, this map only halfway is passed and UK is still not showing a miss.
Yeah. UK not looking back here.
Very consistent performance across the board from the UK players.
They have recovered. Carthy has recovered his ACK tremendously well. So is Doomsday. Back up
but
to
two
97.
players no way we expected to play this. I mean, well, Shinra is not here, but Disa and Percival are definitely carrying the team right now.
Roxas playing magnificently. So Roxas coming off the bench, putting in a great performance right now.
Slightly stacked section.
Yep, and Star gonna find the miss for China, and that's going to seal the deal right here.
Yeah, that's
the.
Star is not very happy about that miss he just got right now. I think he was expecting a full combo, but that turned out to be not.
Oh, Sora Roxas for the UK.
That's not enough though. We do need one more to even out the combos.
And it needs to happen now. It needs to happen literally right now. And it's not.
Well, yeah, I think the UK players are not going to give China this breather. They're going to close this one fast.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just not enough time to make up all that score. The UK punished China for the mistakes early on and did not look back. And they will take a 2-0 lead over China.
Definitely speaking, that's accurate. Sorry, the consistency game right now.
Yeah, it was
that the UK roster is known for their consistent performance.
How about Spare? Look at that accuracy, 90.
That is impressive. Yeah, 4 100s only. He definitely did his homework. Well, I mean, even if he did not, that's still just his foundation as a double time player.
That's an excellent performance from Spare. Exactly what the UK needed.
Yeah, big performance from him. All right,
and
so
Crystal with an FC as well. Good for him.
Yeah. Once again, it's UK's turn to pick. They get the chance to expand the lead to 3-0, or China can clench something back from them, and they go for Lei terrorism.
Yeah, Rewrite Terrorism coming out. It's been a popular no mod pick.
Yeah.
It's got some tricky sections in it. So the UK kind of throwing the tricky maps here at China, trying to show off their superior skill. Again, I'm just waiting for Crush to be picked, really. Rip the audio. We apologize for the audio, guys.
Yeah, like the UI is still buggy, we know that. So that's why we're trying to figure out how to fix it before next weekend. We do promise that everything will be up and running ASAP in their finest form, in the finest condition.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll have that all worked out for you guys next, because we see James like coming in on the side of the United Kingdom, and for China, Isan coming back in, I believe. Or is he already in? No, he wasn't. I'm sorry, guys. It's very late for me. It's 5:30 in the morning for me, so I apologize if my commentary is not as hype or as alert as normal. I was not supposed to be commentating this vlog, but I'm backing up Kano.
Well, we got put in here, so we have to, put up a show for the audience at least.
Kano covered me when I overslept, so I'm backing him up, man.
All right, China versus UK. Here we go.
Crystal getting a head start over everybody.
Crystal, hello? Hello?
He's going fast.
It's going to spin fast. Trying to win. You're going to early lead for the Chinese.
I love this map just because this long spinner. I love seeing people just spin for days.
All right.
And it's pretty close, but UK going to take the slight edge off the spinner. Dom and Cherry tanked a little bit back there. That's a little start. And James like, and Carson is fair. A lot of people really tanking, but Desan and Doomsday holding the SSs with Crystal.
Yeah, we may just see like 8-way full combos for this, and it's come down to accuracy battle. That's possible. Like this map really just comes down to good players holding their combos and the accuracy game being the deciding factor.
Yeah, we saw that in Japan and Russia when they played this map.
Oh, definitely.
Exactly what it came down to. Even before Japan found the misses at the end, the battle was still intense. So accuracy is very important, especially when you're talking about these two teams.
Yeah, the first section is going nobody off. The fast sliders are handled miraculously.
Carthy finds the first miss.
Yes, Carthy there being the first one to break for UK, and China now taking over the lead.
Yeah, look at these performances from Desan and Crystal, even Tom and Cherry and Start. Their accuracies are both 99.6. This is insane from China.
Tuesday with a mouse single tap.
A mouse single tap SS at the moment.
Like he is having none of this. He is like, yeah, it's just like a walking
Bear as well with 99.8 is right behind.
Yeah, like this is just comes down to the athlete you talked about, but the combo is being dropped and that's been
and Carthy trades it.
But that's okay, that's 2-3 combos up and running, and Carthy is setting the combo there, gives Desan a small breather.
It's only gonna temporarily stun.
Temporarily, yes.
Not that much. But again, actually, I think China actually still has the advantage of the act though.
Quite possibly. I'm not too sure.
It's very
close, yeah.
Crystal and Spare are offsetting each other right now. Solitary and Doomsday are offsetting each other right now. And then, actually, James like is being started, so no, the UK have the slight advantage, but start with a miss.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Is there enough time? Is there enough time? Here they come! The British are coming! Start with another miss! The British are coming!
Oh, and here comes the full-scale British invasion!
Are they gonna take it? It's very close!
And they do it!
Spinner battle!
Oh, 8,000! 8,000! That was way too close! Oh, started with a very, very unfortunate slider break along with Desan. That just turned out to be too much. It was way too close in the end.
My lord. That's so heartbreaking for China. Wow, the British. The UK not giving up at all. Logging a great scores. Carthy with a 3 miss carried on though. Doomsday with a 99.5. Spare 99.7. James like 99.5. Absolute monsters. China played brilliantly.
I love the chat's reaction when we saw that close at the end.
Goodness.
How close it was. Like so many Pog champs and the Beast Poggers.
It was insane. The UK, they're such a loved team by the community. They're really popular. So,
and just to say that I like Beast Troll version of the Pog more than the Pog champ.
Oh yeah, the Beast Troll Pog is pretty high.
Yeah, Beast Pog is the best. not because he's from us, not because he's one of us, but because it's pretty good. All right, so 3-0 in favor of the UK. That was very close though, nonetheless.
Oh, so very close. That is sour for China though. That's unfortunate.
Exactly. So China will be trying to take over the next point. Well, they have to because it's 3-0 right now. And
yeah, they kind of have to here. This. If they don't take this point, it might be their last pick.
Yeah. Sola is being picked by the Chinese players. Now this one, 185 BPM on hidden. You have to be really well versed in hidden to not trip up on those patterns. Like you have to process those patterns very, very quickly once they come up.
Zatera with the Twitch clip. It's coming home, all caps. Also, we do have a few other matches going on at the moment that we kind of want to keep you guys updated about. By the way, there's other all standard being played. Singapore own a 2-0 lead over Belgium at the moment. Belgium have honestly played a pretty decent World Cup despite being the lowest seeded team coming in, taking 3 points from Brazil and 1 point from South Korea. That's very impressive, and they should be very proud of their performance this World Cup.
Yeah, we do see that Dolman Cherry is admitting that it's his first time in the OWC. Nerves coming in definitely, but we see some camaraderie from the UK players. Very polite and very kind-hearted. I love this. Shows the players are so good-spirited. Even though they're playing each other for a title, like they're still trying to be the best of good sports. Absolutely, gentlemen. As expected from the UK players.
My bad, guys. It is 1-0 in favor of Singapore. My bad. I said 2-0.
All right.
Yeah, these guys are just such great sports at this high level. The respect among top players is it's really nice to see that, you know.
Although I will say I'm kind of surprised that Matsumoto Risa is not playing. Like maybe he's not around today because I think Chris was taking over as the captain for his absence.
Yeah, maybe so. But Australia just won their match against Finland 5-1. So
yeah,
that is
all right
in the books. And here
so
we go.
UK going into this hidden pick versus China.
Yeah, China picking hidden here.
It's
trying something to throw the UK off. They're just on a roll. The UK are on a mission to bring it home. And China tasked with stopping them. And the act battle is on as scores flicker. It's slightly in favor of the UK. But it is dead even right now. I think it's tied almost.
Yeah,
China taking it.
This is what we've been observing this weekend. Like, many maps come down very close throughout the map until someone breaks.
Moe Andre dropped a little bit back. But
yeah.
Ooh, China taking it back there. Oh, Moe Andre and OP James with the early drop. China to the lead.
Yeah, the single taps start to be a little hard for them to process, but I guess it's an understandable trip up. Those are kind of a tricky pattern to hit here and there. The stacks can be a little bit of a tenuous thing to read in hidden AR9.
Yep, but China holding steady, punishing the United Kingdom for their misses, going to force them to try to run it back again. As we are just over halfway, almost 2/3 of the way in.
Yep, here we come to the next hard section. This is where the stacks really kick in.
Miku
is the first one to bite the dust for this section.
And so, the United Kingdom going to gain some ground back, but they're still behind.
Segmented streams, everyone does it just fine. No misses.
Yep, UK need a miss from China to get back into it.
And China needs to hold down to all the combos he can get.
Wow, amazing. They all hit it.
Well, it's more expected for these players. But no breaks, and it's like this one will be taken by China. Going to the very end right here. A good pick from the Chinese players. This is exactly the performance that we should be expecting.
Yeah, very close. And it's insane. These matches are just being decided by one miss. But China gonna get on the board finally against the United Kingdom. It's 3-1. So misses from OP James, Moe Yandere, and My Angel Miku.
Yeah. A big shout out to OP James and Spare for that ridiculously high accuracy. 99.66 and 99.61.
That's a great play also.
Yeah. But like you said, one turns out to be just one miss too many for UK. Yase, our in-house ref, is already hyping the matchup. This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
I love that abbreviation. It's good to see Moe Yandere in his first play of the match here. Also, he just started streaming recently, so you guys should definitely go check him out.
Yeah, I do believe he just said it's his first OWC as well, right?
Yeah, he's definitely excited. He's a very talented player.
All right, well, definitely have my love and have my support.
Yep. And the UK with the next pick. Where are they going to go here? They have no mod left. They do have free mod is available, although it doesn't really look too enviable aside from
I think
rest or politely.
I think both teams are trying to avoid those two maps.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, here it is, Yellow Splash. They're playing around them. The UK preferably would like to win this without having to go to free mod. I don't blame teams for not wanting to play free mod, but unfortunately for China now, if they want to win, they have to go through free mod.
Well, yeah, it's a part of their winning road now.
Yep. Well, Yandere is still in. GGBY coming back in. He did not have a good outing last time, so hopefully he performs better this time. Hopefully he's shaking it off.
It's his turn to redeem himself, so let's take a look.
Absolutely.
UK side, Jumps is there, more into the Parsley. No,
So
I don't believe Bubbleman has played today, has he?
no, I don't think he's played yet.
Oh,
Not in
okay,
this
so-
match.
So possibly he's not around, and yeah, and I haven't seen Matsumoto Lise from China either. Well, I mean that's why you have 8 players on the team, right? Even though it's 4
Yeah,
people.
true. That is why you have 8 players on the team. It does help. But also, this is very important for round of 16 because these are the 2 top seeded teams in the group. And these teams will be paired up with Group H, which consists of the United States, Austria, Netherlands, and Thailand. So, the top team here facing the second place team from that group. And the second place team here will be facing the top team from Group H. Which, at this point, I think it is the United States. I think they've won 2 of their matches. Or have they played all 3 of them? So there's a lot on the line here. The loser of this will potentially have to play the United States in round of 16. So
Oh, that's not an opponent you want to be playing.
yeah, that's not a team you want to face.
Although tough to say, I think China and US have this uncanny karma with each other. to
Really?
always somehow end up in each other's path
magically.
before the finals.
Also, before this gets underway, Belgium scoring a point. Singapore lead 2-1. So got that out of the way. Here we go. Round 5. A pick from the United Kingdom.
A very fun map and very happy tune to it.
Slight act lead to the UK. Spare with a miss,
miss.
though. Yeah, that's kind of
Very early on, though. That's
Yeah, that was an odd miss.
hard target.
Yeah.
Oh, but GGBY there with his own miss to give the lead right back to
Yeah.
UK.
Gonna trade it right back. So we're still dead even. Moe Yandere, though, with a miss on the stream section. GGBY misses again, but he already missed, so China will still have the lead with 3 full combos to 2 on the side of the United Kingdom there. China looking to make a late run for this.
Definitely. UK looking like they're trying to eye for another combo break from China. And would you go into
Carthy.
another section here? Carthy, double S! Oh my god, I just realized that.
Yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna try not to say anything about it now.
Yeah, well, you know what happens when commentators try to...
We've already doomed it. Oh no!
No!
I'm sorry.
Dolan, this is why we can't have nice things.
Anyway.
Alright, going to the
I don't
final
know,
section of the map. I don't think there's too many patterns here. This part is fairly relaxed compared to the other ones.
UK need to see misses from China literally right now, and I don't actually.
No,
it's
not even
enough.
right now.
It's not
This is
enough.
not-
Yeah, and he fails.
This is already where the accuracy takes over. The accuracy booster comes in.
Yeah.
Start, G-Sun, both with ridiculously high accuracy is going to give China that ridiculous boost.
Yep.
And with
that's
that,
gonna do it.
yep, China takes this one with 500,000 points in lead.
I'm sorry, Carthy.
Carthy.
Sorry.
Well, still though, 3 100 is very impressive from Carthy. G-Sun, 2 100s. That's the highest on the board for this. Oh, no, never mind. Spare 1 100 and 150.
That's impressive
That's
stuff.
still decent. So I guess
But I think Spare also I think he had a slider break.
that's a slider break. Yes.
Yeah, slider break. Unfortunate. Me every time I play standard, slider breaks everywhere.
Yeah, my life.
Not good.
In my life in a nutshell.
Yep, but China taking 2 consecutive points now. They have a pick and a chance to tie it. I swear. I think I curse like about as well as
Yeah,
one
the thing is,
person.
so Twitch is a bit confused about GGBY. Like, I'm actually not sure. I wasn't paying attention, but
my
GGBY
China.
could have been lagged behind, and the client misinterpreted this
China.
movement as being missed. So,
Going for
refer to MP Link for everything. The MP Link will be your final answer
Yeah.
to everything.
The MP link is the official. No matter what happens, we go with the MP link. But Evrian Yume Maboroshi being picked by China. They
Oh,
decided
this
to
map.
dive head first into it. They're not
Yeah,
going to
this-
be around the
this
bush
one-
anymore.
This one is a pick your poison. Whether you want to go for the AR9 OD9 hidden or the AR10 OD10 hard rock.
Yeah. honestly, the rest of this pool is not looking too good aside from the 10K Rock Hard Rock.
Yeah.
They're the last kind of like comfortable pick.
Like
Because
honestly, I honestly think UK may just go double Hard Rock for this, if not hidden Hard Rock, because
definitely possible.
yeah, I can definitely see some players finding AR9, OD9 less comfortable.
I feel like there is pressure on China. Like there's pressure on China to potentially want to try to outmod the UK.
I wouldn't suggest them doing that. No.
Yeah, and that's usually a common trap that some teams find themselves into just because they're losing. They feel the need to try to outmod them, and it ends up backfiring.
Exactly, we've seen that already in the last tiebreaker just now.
Like, if I'm China, honestly, I would just pick 2 mods. Like, even if it's just 2 players playing hidden, China's best bet here is going to be to just try to FC the map without putting as much pressure on you. They need to wait for a UK miss. Because the United Kingdom have been finding misses.
Yeah, like UK is consistent, but that armor is not impenetrable. So China just have to eye for that opening to make a strike.
Yeah.
But China has to, before that, make sure they don't break on their own side as well.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Again, Roxas coming back in. So this should be very interesting to see how the mods line up. But GLHFs in the chat means we're about to get underway in round 6. And Hard Rock from Dome and Cherry, Hard Rock from GGBY, and Hidden from Crystal, Hidden Hard Rock from Carthy, Hard Rock from Roxas, and Hidden from Spare. So I believe actually the mods are the same.
No, UK has 1 mod advantage over China.
What? Does it give 1 mod advantage?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. I was just like, huh. I was just counting like the reds and the yellows. It's like,
no, even so, that's still 3 mods versus 4.
Yeah, but I like this strategy from China. Just nobody's double modding. They have 3 players going with a single mod. I think that's better.
Yeah.
I mean, but Carthy is insane. So Carthy can pull this off. So I would not put it past him, but there is some pressure.
Yeah. Like Hidden Hard Rock is a very hard mod to go full combo, even on easy maps, in OWC especially.
Yeah, definitely. So just keep your eyes peeled on Carthy.
Yeah. Like the idea of free mod is supposed to be pick your poison, but Carthy here is just like picking both sides and just chugging it right down. Like, that's not how you're supposed to do this, Carthy, but sure, if you want to make it work, if you can make it work, that's all the better. But what a boss to pick Hidden Hard Rock.
Yeah,
let's go for the map itself right now.
GGBY still holding a double S with Spare on the UK, so
yeah,
interesting. Very close UK with a very small lead, about an 8K lead. It's practically nothing.
Yeah, you just jinx GGBY there.
I'm sorry. It's just gonna happen at this point. It's just, you gotta accept it.
Yeah, and I'm still not very sure about Hidden Hard Rock on this map because it's very long. It's over 4 minutes of length.
Yeah. We're just got to see how Carthy holds up here.
Yeah, it could be like he's very confident on his play counts on this map. So
and I would not put it past Carthy. He definitely could do this.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
He's very good. But the thing is,
there's gonna be a no mod and it's a solid backbone. He's going to full combo just fine.
Yeah, Doomsday chilling on no mod, holding it down. A good choice there. There's just going to be a lot of pressure on Carthy because if he drops, that's massive for China.
Yeah, the first core section
you do not want to have drop.
Yeah, the first core section has passed. That means 1/3 of the map is gone. We're approaching the halfway point, and still the lead right now is in favor of UK by accuracy margins only.
But China, honestly, they're doing everything they need to do right now. They're setting themselves up quite nicely to wait for a miss from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, not overextending.
Not overextending. This is exactly the right way to play it, at least in my opinion here. And we're 2/3 of the way through, still plenty of time. And we're at a point, honestly, 1 miss is going to change it. Oh, GGBY drops! Oh, that's not good. And the UK now going to go to the lead. GGBY missing again on that stream section there. And look at the UK. These guys are absolute monsters.
Yeah, the Carthy turns out to actually just making this work just fine.
Oh, Spare. Big miss from Spare. Several misses and big act drop. So.
But that's still 300,000 point in lead favor in UK. And because of the combo, FC's being the same on both sides, I don't think there's going to be much of a difference. Except, actually, Carthy with the 1 more mod still holding the full combo, he may actually still expand the lead for UK.
Yeah, I honestly think that China are going to need to see one more miss, and there's still time for it to happen. Still very close.
Definitely.
But China going to need to see one more miss from the UK, and they're going to need to FC to the end here.
Yeah, it's
They
very...
want to take this point. We'll see if the risk pays off. Unfortunately, GGBY's accuracy tanked. Oh, and he missed again several notes, and that might be it, honestly, right there.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for UK to kill this unless they fail someone.
Yeah. Start putting in a brilliant performance. McCarthy holding down the fort for the UK with hidden hard rock is going to put them at match point. Doomsday not behind. FC with the Nomon. Toroxis is there as well.
Yeah, it turns out that McCarthy will be able to surprise us with a hidden hard rock FC on this map. 9100s only with 150, a full combo, very well done. So for Chinese side nonetheless, but still 3 full combos, very impressive to the Chinese players.
Yeah, McCarthy with an absolutely sensational play here.
Yeah.
And
I want to
now
call GGBY overextending a little bit, but he did... I think he would have benefited with a no mod. Then again, it's his own call on whether he feels more comfortable AR9 or AR10.
China went with a... I think China were worried about getting out-modded too much, so they felt like going with 3.
Well,
and
I mean,
honestly,
the worry
I think
is
China, like,
there.
I think that was the right call for China. You know, it was just they took a gamble, and unfortunately it didn't pay out. And now the UK have the pick with match point. But honestly, I think that's what China was thinking going into. They feel like that they had to take a gamble, like it's now or never if they're gonna win this match.
Definitely.
Obviously, the match is not over, but it's definitely not looking good. Giving the UK match point and the pick, not where you want to be. So we'll see where they go with this. The UK could go with the other free mod. Breasts are politely leave the room. They could go with Dreamcatcher from no mod, or they could go with Clock Strikes from the Hard Rock.
I'm not quite sure if you want to go for Clock Strikes, but...
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is kind of a difficult choice. Like,
I would honestly just pick Pendulum.
Oh, I keep forgetting Crush is there.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Never mind. They're going for
honestly, I think this is a good pick. I really think that I just think that Clock Strikes and Dreamcatcher would not have been good picks here. And obviously, I think they want to stay away from Crush because I think they know that China, they might be scared of Hidden because I think China did take the Hidden point on Sola. So again, right now, if you're the UK, you definitely you don't want to lose this. You do not want to lose this point because you give China the point and then the pick and a chance to tie it instead of a tiebreak.
Yeah.
So
and tiebreaker, I don't think any team can very confidently say that we got this.
Yeah, on this tiebreaker, it is group stage. So
no, I think I do that back because I know that after talking with Toy, Toy told me that the Team USA strategy is to make sure they can always win on tiebreaker. Just win on their own map and win on tiebreaker. That's their strategy for every map.
Well, that's a good strat to have.
Yeah.
But
if they take a opponent's pick, then sure, why not?
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
China definitely not out of this. If they can pull this win out, they have a solid shot. If China win this, they have several maps they can pick next. They would have the Clock Striking, the Striking Clock, the 1OK Rock Song. I just forgot, man. Clock Strikes. And then they have Crush.
Yeah, and also how convenient it is for Britain to pick Brexit.
Breasts for Brexit, guys.
Oh, I think Doman Cherry said his keyboard is broken. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, rip. Belgium have not lost yet. They're only down 4-1. Okay. There's still hope. Reverse. Come on, guys. Nah, but it's just unfortunate. Belgium taking points in every one of their matches. Good job, Belgium. Melons or Brexit. I love it. So interesting to see what the situation with Dumb and Cherry is. Did he actually break his keyboard?
Maybe just a slight malfunction. Like I think he's gonna get it because he's still typing, and if it's truly broken, I don't think it's actually going to work at all.
You might have to change key bindings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you play O's, like 2 keys on your keyboard are going to be suffering especially more compared to the other ones.
Yeah, it's true. that is true. If you play like any mode,
yeah,
certain keys.
And I have seen like players when they play O's, like some players just smash the keys down. Like I was like, "Woof, are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to?
Are you sure about that?" I love we both caught on to that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like every catch player, it's like your left arrow key and your right arrow key are just smashed.
All right, and here we go into this.
Again, Crystal, HDHR, Poggers with Carthy. And then every China player picking a mod. China just trying to out mod. This is ridiculous.
They are making a stand. They're making a stand here. Go big or go home.
Dude, I love it. I love it from China. I love it. Go big or go home. My boy Crystal, the catch world champion, coming in with a hard rock hitting. Dom and Cherry's just gonna get a head start. No worries.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Also, just
he kind of missed.
His tweaking like a lot.
Yeah. His cursor's like really laggy.
Yeah. Not quite sure if that's a client or that's actually him.
Okay, so we know Dom and Cherry finds a miss.
Yep. Well, unless that's of course a client just bugging up.
Well, I don't. It could be the client bugging up. No, it's an actual miss. Oh, start and Miku missing. 3 misses from China at the beginning. And they're really fortunate this happened at the beginning, because if this happened mid-map, it would be all over.
Yeah, but they're UK commanding 4 full combos over China's 1.
Yeah, they have to FC the rest of this.
Yeah, and now that the mod advantage is gone out of the window because once you break there, that's not no full combos to speak of to really compare.
Yeah, because Carthy's offsetting Crystal.
Yeah.
So that is just a whole lot of feels bad, man, at the moment. But it's not over because it's like halfway through the map. But the thing is, if we see no misses from the UK soon, this is going to be over very quickly because it's almost 400k difference right now. So if China are going to have any chance of turning this around, they're going to have to see misses.
Oh, definitely. But UK is not going to give them that. I don't think so. Everyone across the board on UK, 99+% accuracy. That means they have done their homework on this map and they know exactly what to do.
Start finding
it. Yeah. Like UK is so consistent on this map right now. China is giving them the best shot, but that's Crystal alone can only do so much. Although my Angel Miku and Dom and Cherry have finally recovered back, I don't think it's enough.
No, it's not.
UK will take this one.
Bear finds a miss for the UK, but it's far too late for it to actually do anything to save China.
And that's going to be it. UK takes this match 5-2.
Exciting stuff. A brilliant fight from China. They ended up going for it, taking a gamble. Didn't work out. Sass at the bottom of the screen. Just
very sass. Very sassy.
But hey, a well-played match by all players. But the UK taking this one 5-2 over China.
All right,
big win.
And I believe that's it for this hour. There's going to be an hour of break time between now and the next match, which is going to be between
Taiwan and France.
That's correct. Taiwan and France happening in an hour.
And that's going to be a big match. France's World Cup life is at stake. In order for France to not be eliminated, they have to win 5-0 in both their matches.
Yeah, that's a lot of things to
5-0.
A lot of points to cover.
So we're starting to get to that really exciting time in the tournament where we're going to get these bizarre scenarios for certain teams to advance. So definitely don't miss it. Lots of good matches coming. So hopefully you will stay tuned, and we will see you guys in 1 hour. Evrain, I've only casted with you, but it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun, and that's it for me this weekend. So I believe you have one more slot after this, right?
Yes, I do. I'll be commentating with Chippy for the Italy, Denmark, and Romania Poland block.
All right.
That'll be it. So, yeah.
All right. So I'm signing off. Thank you so much, Twitch, for tuning in, and I hope you guys have loved what you've seen here this hour. And good luck to, of course, Doland on his other matches this weekend. And I'll see you guys in a bit.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in an hour to see France take on Taiwan in a Group F showdown. Later, guys.